You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your prediction edition. We're going to talk about Chanel adopting a firehouse baby that was abandoned. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following, hit that subscribe button. I've got predictions for Sophia and Chanel, for Belle and Rachel, for Cat and Rafe, for Alex and Stephanie, and also for Xander and Gwen. Let's get into it. Our very first prediction: Sophia ditches her baby at the fire station, and Chanel, or possibly Javi and Leo, adopt the kid. So in recent episodes, Sophia had false labor, and of course she's worried Tate is going to change his mind about the adoption and bond with the baby, and then she's going to be a teen mom instead of going to college. She's also still crazy about Tate and hopes to be with him, but spoilers say he and Holly reconciled this week. Last week, Melinda had to tell Sophia no, she can't help with the adoption. And part of that was Brady ranting at Melinda and threatening her if she got involved. And we know Javi has a new job with the Salem Fire Department. So next week, Sophia is all alone when she goes into labor and gives birth. And then she tells her baby, "I can't let anyone see you." So Wednesday, Javi brings Leo a surprise home, and it's a baby that they are doting on. And I can't imagine there's two babies floating around. So we'll see. Thursday, Tate gets back with Holly, and Sophia is desperate for Melinda's help. So Sophia wants to give this baby up for adoption. Tate is cool with it, but Brady's actually causing problems by threatening Melinda. There's no lawyer. There's no adoptive parents. It is absolutely legal to drop off a baby at a fire station. You won't face criminal charges if you do, because it's a safe place. So Sophia may panic after giving birth and drop the baby off there and pretend to still be pregnant to buy her some time, thinking that once she has adoptive parents, she can go get the baby back, and that way Tate won't do the bonding thing. And it's messy. She's a kid. She's not thinking straight. Chanel is distraught next week about Johnny's arrest, and we know Chanel still wants a baby. She still wants Sophia and Tate's baby, and she blames EJ for everything going wrong with the adoption. Leo and Javi may care for the infant until the birth mother or adoptive parents are found, with no idea it's Sophia's baby, or Leo and Javi might want to keep the baby, although they're not married. They're living under somebody else's roof. So we'll see. Sophia may still be pretending to be pregnant to fool Tate and her mom and everybody. And she does circle back around to Melinda next week. So maybe she tells her what desperate lengths she has gone to and is begging her for help. Chanel may be ready to adopt ASAP in case Johnny is convicted and sent away. And this is her last chance to adopt a baby before she is the wife of a convicted attempted murderer. Our second prediction: Rachel sends Belle the memory card from the not so hidden camera. So EJ got the hidden memory card from the camera back from Rita. That's the one Rafe's been searching for. And if you remember, he told Jada what Gabby said about overhearing EJ and Johnny arguing. That led to his arrest. Jada and Rafe figured out that the memory card was probably taken by someone in the mansion. Next week, Rafe is annoyed at Jada for arresting Johnny, his former stepson, without hard proof and based on basically Gabby saying she overheard something. She didn't overhear a gunshot. So EJ continues to defend and says his son Johnny didn't shoot him, which he did not do. And in next week's promo, Belle Black, who's the district attorney, gets a manila envelope with the SD card in it. But who would send it to her? So our leaker told us that Rachel shot EJ, and I 100% believe that's true based on what we're seeing happening now. The leaker told me this back in February, and it's all playing out just like they told me. So Rachel might have possibly been in a rage about him getting rid of her granny, Rachel Blake. You know, little Rachel might have thought EJ killed her grandma, and she decided to kill him. Now, in the meantime, Rachel either forgot she shot EJ because of some kind of, I don't know, traumatic, just PTSD from almost killing her uncle, or, you know, she's really diabolical and is framing Johnny for her crime. She is a little evil DiMera offspring. So yeah, Rachel saw Johnny, but that's not the whole truth. And the anxiety has been eating her up, or Rachel's been pretending. So we don't know that yet, but Rachel may be the one to find the memory card hidden around the mansion because she likes to creep around and dig into things. Maybe she sees where EJ stashed it, and the kid might send it to the DA. Rachel's a smart cookie. Or she might give it to Brady, who sends it anonymously to Belle because Kristen doesn't want him involved in this because she's worried that EJ would get rid of her mom. Our third prediction, Cat and Rafe, maybe are sparks flying. So recently, Cat was roped into a new mission for the ISA. Shane Donovan reactivated her as an analyst. He won't take no for an answer. He wants her to figure out where EJ got the money to buy the hospital. So later, Cat met Rafe in the park. They're going to be partners on this multi-agency mission. Right now, Cat and Chad are in the Just Friends column. They have a spark. However, she kind of seemed to light up when she met Rafe, and he's single. Things fell apart with Jada. But them working long hours on a secret project could lead to something happening between Cat and Rafe. And we know Rafe has a thing for blondes. There's Sammy, there's Nicole, for instance, and he likes bad girls. And, you know, Cat meets all of those requirements. And Rafe looked kind of like he had a little glimmer when he was checking out Cat. Plus, she doesn't think she stands a chance with Chad, nor does Cat think that she deserves Chad after pretending to be his dead wife, Abby. She knows Chad's loved ones will never accept her getting involved with him. And so Cat knows she would bring nothing but pain, guilt, and hardship to Chad's life. So maybe Rafe and Cat cross lines and become work partners with benefits. Our fourth prediction, Stephanie changes her mind about the pen name. So Alex is trying to convince Stephanie to let Titan publish her dirty book. She told Alex it could destroy her reputation as a PR guru. And Kate tells Alex she will come back to Titan Publishing and she'll make the book her first project. So next week, Kate's talking to Stephanie and Alex and asks Steph, are you the author of One Stormy Night? And on Friday, that's when Alex is pitching to Stephanie. So I think that's when all this happens. So Stephanie's nervous about getting her super sexy romance novel published. She would be even more nervous and weirded out if she knew her parents were trying out the tawdry sex scenes and positions that she wrote about, because that's just gross. And I know her parents are going to be disgusted. Patch and Kayla are going to be so icked out when they found out they were acting out sex things that their daughter wrote. It's so gross. I don't know why Days does these things. It's just icky. It's like skin crawling. Anyway, so Kate and Alex may be talking to Stephanie about just publish it under your name. You should be proud of it. It's a great book. Sounds to me like it's just, you know, spank bank material, but we'll see. I don't think Stephanie's going to put her name on it, though. Our fifth and final prediction, Gwen tries to get Xander back in her bed. So obviously we've seen Sarah and Xander split up. Things are getting nastier between them every time they talk. He just wants to focus on Victoria. He is angry at Sarah. Xander feels that she betrayed him, and Sarah thinks the worst of Xander. She doesn't want Xander around their daughter, but they know neither can probably win sole custody in court. They're torn about whether they can co-parent like civil humans or go to court and just fight dirty. So making things worse, Xander's ex, Gwen Rizchek, is back on Monday, July 7th. So our leaker says Gwen is worse than ever. And, you know, when she first came on Days, she wanted revenge on Abby and Jack and others and was targeting Chad. So she's back with a vengeance and, you know, may set her sights on Xander because she's back in villain mode. Gwen's going to be thrilled to hear that Xander's single. She knows she's going to see how much he despises Sarah now. So Gwen may think she can lure him back into her bed. Now, ultimately, Xander loves Sarah. They are in the game, but he's really, really mad now. So even if Xander did stumble into Gwen's bed, I think it would be to work out some anger and to rub it in Sarah's face. But this would really bother his estranged wife. We'll see. I sure hope Xander doesn't slip back into Gwen's sheets.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.